guys, that time of year, we're back at Aft-Tek with Nate, and we have a brand new floor. 3 years running, my favorite feature I would say in my boat, hands down, has been my Aft-Tek floor and Aqua Traction flooring on top of it all. And once again, Nate knocked it out of the park. We're kind of in the middle of chaos. We've got covers that are off, we've got wires that are halfway ran, but no matter what, these guys always seem to get the job done. And we went really similar to last season as far as style pattern. A little bit actually from our first year with our pattern wise, and then some styles still left over from last year. I really found what I liked. But the biggest part of this that I really like what Nate's able to do is customize the boat to make it fish how I need it to fish. One thing that's huge for me every single year is getting rid of these cup holders. Okay? Cup holders, tool holders. They're mounted in the floor, they're awesome, they're really nice, but honestly they just get in my way. So what Nate's able to do is he just pulls these out, fills in the holes.
We've been working on the Bondo, so we patched these holes. You can see we have a screw coming in from the top. We have core material that's underneath here. So then we put more core material, Bondoed this up, and now it's completely flush. So we're going to do the same thing with that. And then we have some spots in the back that we're patching into.
And then we end up slapping Aqua Traction over the top. So little things like this, we take out a tool holder that's in the back just to gain more floor space. A lot of times I've got at least 2 people, if not 3, sometimes even 4 other people in the boat besides myself. So Nate's able to make my boat a lot more spacious, it feels like. And the 219's laid out pretty nice too, to be able to get the removable side pods and whatnot to make it feel like a bigger boat. But Nate does great work. The lids are even stronger than they come from the factory, I will say. But does a really, really good job. I mean, is this favorite boat, least favorite boat of the year?
Favorite boat.
Favorite boat?
Yeah.
He's being nice now. But no, this guy works his tail off. The guys here work their tails off. Our turnaround time, we already had hatches made for me before I even got here this year. So our turnaround time was pretty quick.
Hatches are installed. We got everything Bondoed accordingly. Coming back through here, we got some plates off. We patched this hole, so we'll be putting Aqua Traction all along there. So we're all ready to go for Aqua Traction, just waiting on some Doug with some designs and stuff. Pistons are all installed. We are good to go.
I think the coolest thing that's happened since last year is Nate now has a new style of lid with the HDPE lids. If you want to talk a little bit about those.
Yeah, the HDPE lids, they function the exact same, except they're about 1/3 of the cost compared to our fiberglass hatches. How I build them is they're actually built out of 3/4 inch HDPE to get the structural strength, and then we actually machine and fasten 1/4 inch HDPE to the sides. So it looks, to me it looks awesome, it looks more rugged, more kind of tough looking.
Yep. Just
with the hardware you can visibly see. And if you're saving, like retail for this boat, if we were to do the bow aft cockpit, it'd be like 10,000 to 10.5. No memory foam, that's just normal 6mm. If we do the HDPE route, it's about 7,500 to 8 grand, somewhere in there. So you save about 25%.
To redo a whole entire boat. Now obviously this isn't necessarily a must-have with a brand new boat. It's definitely a luxury and a feature that I really like in mine, to get rid of all the carpet, do all the early season fishing I do, late season fishing I do, frozen compartments. You guys have heard me talk about this stuff for years. But then Nate's got a boat over here in the shop too that is, he just replaced the transom in it, he did the whole entire deck, like everything. So if you don't want to go out and spend $100,000 on a brand new boat, you can put $7,500 to $10,000 in the boat that you already have and kind of bring it back to life in that sense. And that's, I think, what something you guys did was really special. It helped out a lot of people too.
Yeah, definitely. Like the carpet, getting carpet out of boats for frozen hatches, and then even rotten decks and aluminum boats, rotten transoms. We just take it out, digitally scan, and put HDPE in. HDPE will never, ever rot. And so it's definitely the superior product compared to wood.
Yeah, Nate's putting the products in your boat that they should already have come with years ago in the factory, or even in today's factories. Nate does it right, I will say that, and that's why I like working with these guys. They do it the first time and they do it the right way, and then you're basically working yourself out of work because eventually you're going to have all the boats fixed.
Yep.
And then Nate's not going to have anything left to work on because none of it's going to fail. But can't say enough good things about these guys. You guys know how much I love this product and love working with Nate. Super hard-working dude, based here, central Minnesota. You guys want to bring your boats here? We had a guy, I know we had a guy that came from Saskatchewan.
Yeah, that was a 14-hour one-way trip.
It's 6 hours for me, but it's definitely worth the drive, in my opinion. And with now your new lid kits too, Nate's actually able to ship them to you no matter where you guys are at around the country. If he has the file for your boat, you can go onto his website, order them. He's got all the instructions on how to do the installation. You want to talk on that a little bit?
Yeah, the DIY kits, I wanted to expand, get it even cheaper for consumers. So that's why I went with the HDPE route, the assembly, but then the DIY kits is to get like into Texas or Florida or California out versus someone hauling their boat 20 hours one way just to get it done.
Right.
And so now consumers can watch these DIY tutorial videos, order their own HDPE fiberglass, Aqua Traction, and then you can do your own DIY. And so it's definitely how I proceeded to expand the business,
Yeah.
and it's been working out really, really well.
And customers, like you said, you're able to save the drive. You can save some cost by installing it yourself, not having Nate and the guys have to specifically do it as well. You've got a bunch of great color options on there for Aqua Traction. Everything that you guys want is on there if Nate already has your boat in the system. But I think it's just a really cool option. Kind of lets them expand throughout the country because Aft-Tek's going to be able to take over. I think so.
Hopefully.
Carpet, we're getting rid of carpet in all boats, and Nate is a part of that solution, no doubt. So if you guys are interested, I'll leave a link in my description below to Nate's website, contact information. You guys want to get a hold of Nate, get a boat like this done of your own, whether it's a whole new install or if you want to take a brand new boat and make it your forever boat, like I have here, you guys can do that as well. So check Nate out, give these guys a call. They're great to work with, and they'll get you taken care of.